Really proud of our players tonight. We had a really spirited shoot-around today. I thought we had a good practice yesterday. I thought the older guys, the seniors, the people we honored tonight, they led the charge, and I thought a lot of guys contributed in different ways. I just thought we played the right way. We got a little sloppy in the second half with some turnovers, but you want to go in the conference tournament, winning that last game, and the way you get momentum in the conference tournament is take it with you from the last game, and so hopefully we can do that. And just thought we played a well-rounded game, and really proud of our guys. So it's to get that 9th win and to create some energy. My biggest thing of tonight and being our last home game is just my appreciation for our students and all the fans that showed up on a Sunday night. Our students coming back from spring break. That was really cool. I was really impressed, and they've been great all year long. The Legion of Blue got things rolling, and so many other students showed up throughout the year. And we want to get to a point where all the students are showing up and fighting over tickets. And this was a great first year to do that. So I'm really proud to be the coach at Penn State tonight. I'm really proud of our students for showing up and supporting these players, and just want to send out my appreciation to everybody for showing up and being loud and being into it all year long.
Mike, you mentioned that you guys were able to get this win heading into the Big Ten tournament. How does that impact things, considering how streaky you guys have been all year?
Yeah, the one way to have energy and momentum in going into the next game is take it with you from the last game. And so today was an example of that. I thought so many guys contributed. It gives you a little confidence. It gives you some juice to go into this. We're playing with house money going to Minnesota, right? So that's the approach we want to have, and tonight was a good example to make yourself feel good about it. Not cocky, but confident and energized. And I thought the spring break helped us. I didn't really like it initially, but I thought we were really fresh today and just in the right place and mentally as well. So hopefully we can continue that going into Minnesota and going into the tournament.
Ray Q gave you some really positive minutes at key times too, which just wasn't kind of, at the end there. What can you say about his performance?
Yeah, with the circumstances throughout the year, he got buried on the bench for a while, and to his credit, he's a mature kid. He just stay at it. He's guarding ace every day in practice. Just stay at it, and then there's some opportunities, some guys going down, and other things happening, and he stepped up. And today was an example of you never count kids out. You keep working with them, you keep getting better, and you keep talking to them, and we have belief in him. I just thought today alongside Ace he played really well, and thought he had some good defensive possessions, and then he could score the ball and he could find ways to make plays, and he did that, so it was huge.
What did you feel like was the difference in the threes going down?
You were waiting for me to say something, weren't you? I saw that pause right there.
No.
I wasn't going to say anything for
I just have to collect my thoughts.
Okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, you made threes in the second half and you did in the first. What was the difference between this?
Just thought we got some better shots, and the ball got hot in the second half, and a couple of, we got 2 skips, we got a couple kickouts. I just thought some guys moved the ball a little bit better in the second half. So I thought we had some open threes in the first half. We just didn't knock them down. So you got to make them. But I thought we had 18 assists on 30 baskets. We're playing the right way. We're sharing the ball. That's huge.
Mike, how does it feel to get all your seniors in tonight and have 4 of them actually score in double digits tonight?
Yeah, it was great. You don't think of that as a coach. You're just coaching to win the game. But on senior night, seniors step up. Says a lot about them as young people, as competitors. And, I'm not into all the festivities of senior day, and I guess I'm just not as sentimental as others. Because it's about putting on the uniform and tying your shoes and going to play and being with your boys. So all that stuff, I guess everyone does it, so we got to do it. It's all about honoring. You want to honor your seniors on senior day, win the game, play the right way, have their back, be a great teammate, and I just thought so many guys were like that today, including the seniors.
Mike, Q had 19 and 15 tonight. I think he's someone that we've talked about how he's developed this year, even as a fifth-year senior. What does that say about him to, even though being at this stage in his career, to still put in that work to have something like this tonight?
Yeah, that's a great question. Number one is it's a great example of doesn't matter where you are in your career, you can always keep getting better if you want to. And I think he's had an open mind to get better. I think the biggest thing he's done since he's got here with our strength coach, Greg Golden, he's done a great job of moving better, exploding more. His hips have just improved. I just think he's done a better job of getting up and down the court and pursuing the ball, and it's gotten better. He does a great job of taking care of his body. He's always in the training room and working on his mobility. I think that's huge, but he's done a great job in the weight room. I mean, he's been durable all year long for us. I think he's done a good job of understanding what I want him to do, and if you do that, you're going to have guys going to give you the ball, and you're going to go score on people around. Sometimes you just keep it simple for guys and put them in positions where they can score, keep it simple, and then go after the ball on the rim. And 19 and 15 on senior day, that's big time. That's hard to replace.
Mike, Ace is obviously the point guard of the team, always moving the ball around, but it felt like tonight, especially in the first half, he was really looking for his teammates, really found his teammates with some impressive plays. Just how do you assess just his playmaking across the game?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought he had, even though he had 11 assists, I thought he had some like hockey assists. Just got it out of a ball screen. They were putting two guys on him and staying long, and he did a good job. He hit the roller a few times and had some impressive plays, but I thought some of his, as I call him, strictly vanilla. Just keep it simple, man. And I thought he just hit some guys for open threes, got the ball hot off a ball screen, and somebody else moved the ball, and we got some good ones. I thought I think he drew a bunch of fouls today too. Not as many as I thought, but he just put pressure on the defense with his passing as well.
And the last two. Sorry.
Looking ahead of the Big Ten tournament, potentially playing 5 games in 5 days, do you have to prepare differently? Do you think about your minute distribution, especially with someone like Ace Baldwin? I'm sure he would play all 40 minutes of all 5 games, but do you plan
You
any
think I'm
differently?
changing that now?
Just your
No.
thoughts about preparing for that.
No, man. It's about winning the next 40 minutes. Winning the next 40 minutes, and then suck it up and win the next 40 minutes. So I've been in this position before, and every year you're in that, like, you can't worry about that stuff. You got to go win the game. Here's how we look at it. You go win the game, you play another meaningful game. If not, you pack up the uniforms, you get in the weight room. So let's suck it up and win the next game. Figure it out. And, that's, players are players. They want to play. And, if you find more for your teammates, you stick around and play later in the March. It's usually how it goes.
Tyler?
How would you describe the role that these seniors have had from a cultural standpoint and ultimately what you're trying to build here?
Well, they've been such a big part of it. You got to think about it. When I took this job, well, at one point there was 3 players in the program, and then we went out and got 10 guys that committed to us, and some of it was a leap of faith, and blind faith, and I respect that and I appreciate the guys because of that. They said, "Well, I'll come play for you, coach. I want to come to Penn State. I want to play on this team, and let's see what happens." It's never easy building a program your first year, especially. When I was at Rice, there was guys coming back, right? When I went to VCU, we had to go out and get some dudes, but there were some good players there. Here it was a lot different in the Big Ten. But, you try to go find the right guys, and then it's all about how much can you improve, how better can you get, and like you saw us, there was some times we've been really, really good this year, and there's times we've been lousy. Sort of a first-year program. Everywhere I've been, it's in talking to everybody that builds programs. The one thing that I've said to our guys, sometimes you got to hit rock bottom, so you know where you start your foundation, and then you build on it. And sometimes you got to redig it a little bit, and there's cracks in it, and you got to fix it. But I really believe in that, and I've been through it, so experience is part of it. But also I know that you give guys great confidence, you give them freedom to go play, great confidence, be a great teammate, and play as hard as you can. And let's go see what happens. And I think we've had a lot of success because of that approach. But we've also learned a lot as we're going along, and I think the guys took advantage of that. The seniors, I commend them on, they could be looking down the road at the next thing, and I think they've done a good job of staying where their feet are and finding a way to be right now 15 and 16, 9 and 11, and we got hopefully a couple more games ahead of us. Let's see what happens.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
We're in here at 1:15 tomorrow for